Monkey D. Luffy wanted to be king of the pirates.
He had a rubber body, no navigation, no crew, and no doubts whatsoever. He left in a rowing boat. His first recruit was Roronoa Zoro, the most feared swordsman in the region, currently tied to a post.
Luffy offered him freedom. The Straw Hat Pirates were now 2 people. Nami was a brilliant navigator who robbed pirates for a living, which complicated recruitment.
Her escape dropped Luffy into a fight with Buggy, a clown who comes apart on purpose.
In Syrup Village, they met Usopp, a professional liar with one recurring story about pirates arriving.
That morning the story was true, and he defended the village anyway. The crew needed a cook and found Sanji, who fights entirely with his feet to protect his hands.
Before he could join, the restaurant was invaded.
Zoro then met Dracule Mihawk, the greatest swordsman alive, and lost comprehensively.
He promised Luffy he would never lose again, and has kept it. Nami had spent 8 years working for Arlong to buy her village back. When he took the money anyway, she finally asked for help. Luffy did not wait for the sentence. Arlong was stronger than anything Luffy had faced so far. So Luffy went through the building instead, and took apart the room where Nami lost 8 years. Before the Grand Line, they stopped at the town where the Pirate King was executed.
Luffy got as far as the scaffold before lightning intervened on his behalf.
The crew reached the entrance to the Grand Line and found a whale the size of an island.
Luffy's opening move was to punch it. The real voyage had started.
The Grand Line welcomed them with a town full of extremely friendly strangers.
All of them were bounty hunters, and one of them was the Princess of Alabasta.
Vivi's kingdom was being pushed into civil war by an organization nobody could see.
Behind it sat Crocodile, one of the 7 warlords. Luffy agreed to help before hearing the rest. Little Garden was an island where everything was enormous and roughly prehistoric.
There they met Dory and Baroque, 2 giants 100 years into the same duel. Baroque work stopped being subtle and sealed the crew inside a slowly setting wax sculpture.
Every island on the way to Alabasta was worse than the last.
Then Nami collapsed with a fever nobody aboard could treat. The nearest doctor was on a winter island at the top of a mountain. At the castle, they found Tony Chopper, the reindeer who had eaten a human fruit.
He was also the best doctor on the island, which nobody had bothered to notice.
Chopper had been rejected by reindeer for talking, and by humans for being a reindeer. Dr. Hairluke took him in and taught him that a ridiculous dream is still a dream.
The island's former king came back for his castle before Chopper could decide anything.
Afterwards, Chopper decided, he became the Straw Hat's doctor. With a doctor aboard, the crew turned toward Alabasta. Ahead lay a kingdom about to tear itself apart, and the first enemy strong enough to make Luffy doubt. They reached Alabasta with the war already at the door. Crocodile had been waiting for them the whole time. Thanks for watching.
If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe.